Okay, so good question, Patricia. I like this question so much. It says, you say, does writing white papers and case studies require lots of patience, research, interviewing people required for experienced writers, and what's the approximate pay? So the answer to the question is yes, in a lot of ways. White papers and case studies are extensive. So a case study, so for those of you that do not know the difference between a white paper or case study, a white paper, like I was saying earlier on, is an educational piece. It's quite technical, and usually you would write a white paper that would explain a product to it's very product based. So let's say that this computer I'm using or this microphone that I'm using, we could write a white paper about the microphone alone and all the technical parts of it and what it does and why you should get it. And that would be a white paper. So it's a very it's focused on a product, and it's educational in nature, and it's a marketing piece. A case study, on the other hand, is when somebody has used a service or a product, and then the company does an interview with the consumer to find out how that has gone for them. So it's essentially an extended form of a testimonial. So both white papers and case studies, yes, they require a lot of patience. Yes, they require a lot of research. Yes, it's likely that for especially case studies, you're going to have to interview people. And so this can take several hours, several days for you to create. You cannot create a white paper in one day. It's impossible. I can tell you that right now. And a case study is also not created in one day. These are long form pieces of content that, yes, take a lot of work. Now, approximate pay, this is going to be different, but I want you to think that every time, people ask me about how much do you get paid for something, I always ask them, how much do you want to make and how much do you want to get paid? If you get paid $50 an hour, that's an example. $50 an hour for creating a white paper, and you spend, you're going to spend maybe 20 hours or 30 hours on that white paper. Then approximately you're looking at $1,000 to $1,500. But that's also another reason why I don't like hourly charging, because yes, $1,000 to $1,500 sounds like a lot of money. But it really also depends on the mental energy you put in it. So I tend to like fixed rates when it comes to things. So I'll say something like, okay, for this white paper that's going to be about 10 pages, maybe I'll charge $2,000 or something like that. $1,000 to $1,500 is not bad though. It's not terrible. It's not like, oh, we're suffering. But you really have to think, how much would I need to make from this writing this thing for it to be worth it for me? If I'm going to write something and spend the next 1 week on it, I better not get paid $500. That makes no sense. Okay, that makes no sense to get paid something so little. I know $500 is not little, but in terms of the work that goes into these things, I would say, charge above $1,000. Charge above $1,000. If you're going to do a white paper case study, it's going to take you, you're going to budget maybe 20 to 30 hours to create that. And that's not going to be the course of one day. It's going to be 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, a week maybe. Charge what you're worth.